good. It's not enough to just be doing, we also ought to be reflecting on what we're doing. And one of the ways you can do that as a language learner is to record yourself. Record yourself producing the language. Speaking, for example, into a video like this, or even just a recorder. You don't have to record your face, it's not that important. But having to think and produce the language almost simultaneously, through speaking, is a lot better practice for getting good at communicating in the language. So having said that, I thought, maybe I should be doing this. And quick side note, I really like doing this, not because you get to embarrass yourself and make a fool out of yourself and feel like an idiot and have to hear your own voice and be like, do I sound like that, really? And you get used to that over time. But much more importantly, it's an objective record of where you were at versus where you are now. Because so many times, if you really stick with the language, and I really hope you do, but if you stick with the language, you're going to have some point in time where you feel like you're not getting any better, or you're even getting worse. And if you don't have any like data to look back on, it's really hard to say whether that feeling is accurate. It could just be a form of frustration, or it could be just that you've slowed down. Not necessarily that you're not progressing, but maybe that you're not progressing as fast. It could be just that you've had a bad day. But a lot of times our view is skewered. When we get frustrated, we see things more negatively. We tend to think more negatively, not necessarily more accurately. So if you have a record of where you were at, say, 6 months ago, you have a recording of how much you were able to speak, how much vocabulary you knew, how good your grammar was 6 months ago. And then, so 6 months passes and you're getting that feeling like, I'm so frustrated, I'm not learning anything. I knew this word like 2 weeks ago and now I can't remember it. And I used to be able to say this like just a couple weeks ago and now suddenly it's gone. My French or my Lithuanian or Romanian, whatever, is getting terrible. You can stop and say, well, hold on a second. Let me go back and play that video or that recording from 6 months ago. Listen to yourself. My money would be on you're going to feel a lot better. You're going to realize, hey, I might not be progressing as much as I want, but I'm definitely better than I was 6 months ago. I'm pretty shameless. I'm going to put this up on YouTube, but I'm not suggesting you put it on YouTube. I'm just suggesting you have it. And so the first time you do it, the key is that you're striving to get better. You're not striving to perform at a certain level right now, or even any time. You're striving to say, okay, this is where I'm at. Realistically, this is where I'm at, and I just want to compare. Where I'm at now and where I'm going to be in 2 weeks, in a month, depending on how frequently you want to do this. And I just want to get a sense of whether I'm getting better or I'm not getting better. And if you're not getting better, if it turns out, it's pretty unlikely, but if you're not getting better, it doesn't necessarily mean anything wrong about you, but it's a sign that maybe the way you're studying, or the frequency at which you're studying, or what you're studying, or something, just needs to be tweaked, And if it turns out that, it seems like my Spanish is just as good a month ago as it is now, even though I've been studying almost every day, that's the time, to get in touch with some people or look around and see, like, well, is there anything different I could be doing? And if any of you happen to be watching this and feeling like this, let me know. I'm more than happy to sit with anybody or message people and come up with a plan or a way to kind of revise your strategy. So after that long-winded introduction, I am going to go ahead and put forth what am I going to call this? I wrote something down here. Portfolio. That's what I believe they call these in the classes. It's not really a portfolio per se, but that's just what I'm going to call it. I'm going to record myself in my 3 languages that I'm studying. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to just talk freely for about a minute and stop. The most important thing being, has my communicative ability changed? Am I speaking more smoothly? Am I using words and grammar more correctly, more naturally? Even my pronunciation different? Things like that. So here it goes. Okay, first up is Korean. And there is no way I can speak in Korean for 1 minute because I have been focused on 4 sentences. So this will probably take me about 10 seconds. I'm gonna feel like an idiot because I have no clue if these the way I'm gonna say these sentences is natural, if my pronunciation is at all intelligible. I don't even know if I can remember those 4 sentences right now. I'm really just going off the cuff. It's been 5-6 hours since I last practiced them, and I'm super tired today. But here it goes. 안녕하세요. 좀 뵙습니다. See, I messed up already. 좀 뵙겠습니다. Butchered that. 나 이름은 브라이언입니다. 이름은 뭐였습니까? Done. I tried to say, successfully or not, I don't know. Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Brian. What's your name? If you are Korean or speak Korean, please critique me. Okay, next up is Spanish. Now, my Spanish is, thankfully, slightly better than my Korean, but I have virtually no confidence in it. But that doesn't matter. That's not the point of this. The point is, I'm not trying to show off here. I'm just giving you, the real deal. This is how much Spanish I can speak, and I want to go from here. So again, if any of you know Spanish, speak Spanish, or Spanish speakers, if you notice any mistakes, whether they be grammatical or lexical, I use the wrong word, or phonological, if I pronounce something wrong, let me know. Here we go. Clock ready. 1 minute. Okay. Hola, mucho gusto. Me llamo Brian y estoy viviendo en Japón. He vivido aquí como eso fue japonés, no español. 16 años. 16 años me quedaba aquí en Osaka, en la ciudad de Osaka, que está en la parte del sur, creo, en Japón. Y ahora me fascina el YouTube y haciendo películas o videos aquí. Ya como ustedes saben, no puedo hablar español muy bien, pero tengo ganas de practicarlo y mejorarlo lo más que puedo. Y no puedo creer que that I was going to say, I can't believe it hasn't been a minute yet. But there it goes. That is my Spanish. And all right, finally we have Japanese. My Japanese, I believe, is probably the strongest of the 3. I'm going to talk for a minute. And with Japanese, my goals are more specific. I want to be able to talk about YouTube and like this channel and making videos and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be talking about YouTube, watching YouTube, talking YouTube, making YouTube videos, living YouTube, breathing YouTube. Settle down. Let's go. はい、皆さんこんにちは。ブライアンと申します。僕の動画をご覧くださってありがとうございました。ですね、多分今日話したいことは YouTube についてです。どうしてこのチャンネルを開設したかとか、YouTube についてどう思うか、YouTube 生活、YouTube 生活って言ったらちょっとおかしいと思いますけど、日常、YouTube と日常生活はどんな差がありしてるということとか、話したいと思いますが、まずは、YouTube に関する、専門用語というよりも、普通の用語かな。用語とか表現を使うのが好きなんで、ほぼ毎日、YouTube 動画見たり、コメント欄、読んだり、もう1時間、1時間じゃなくて1分も経ったんですよ。はい、じゃあここで終わります。Yeah, I mean, I'm so used to being in Japan, I just bowed to the camera. right now. But that's my Japanese. If you are a Japanese speaker or if you're studying Japanese, you catch anything I did wrong, please let me know. That would be a huge help. So yeah, about once a week, I'll post these up, and they should be really short because, like I said, I'm going to make kind of a 1 minute timeline, rather time limit. But yeah, even that's kind of short, so I might extend it in the future. But cool. Like I said, I don't necessarily mean that you have to put it up on YouTube for everybody to see, but even just for yourself, go ahead and go ahead and do that. And I feel very certain that if you do that consistently and you practice and or study consistently for, like, say 3 or 4 months, you will definitely notice a difference. And I think this can be a huge confidence boost and also a motivational boost if you're having you're going through that period of struggle where you feel like you're not getting better, you feel like you've gotten worse. To go back in 3 months, and I'm going to do the same, and I'm sure I'm going to feel the same. Go back 3 months ago, listen to yourself, and be like, no, I have gotten better. You know, I don't do that anymore. I don't stutter as much, and now I've got those words down, and I actually know more vocabulary. I learned a more natural way to say those things. So, yeah, highly recommend it. Cool. Thanks so much for checking this out. I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace.
Plotting for the best, yeah, I'm plotting for the best. Coming straight from the dirt, I'm sprouting up a stem. Here I come, your success, where you at?